Hi everyone, welcome to Ercess Live. एक बहुत ही famous saying है, beauty is skin deep. लेकिन फिर भी हम सब लोग, almost quite a large population of the world uses cosmetics to look good or feel. चलिए अब मैं ज्यादा पहेलियां नहीं बुझाऊंगी and let me introduce you to our guest today, Mr. Angad, who is the co-founder of CosIQ, a molecular skincare brand. Hi Angad, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Great. Thank you so much and thank you so much for being on the show today. Okay, before we move forward, मैं एक छोटी सी क्लिप दिखाना चाहूंगी अपनी ऑडियंस को. So here's that clip.
25% पर हमको नाम चाहिए. Well done.
Good job. I've written a message behind for you as well.
Thank you.
All the best.
बट उनको गाइडेंस चाहिए थी बाय गेटिंग मी ऑन बोर्ड. आई थिंक मेरा कन्विक्शन इन बोथ ऑफ देम एज एंटरप्रेन्योर्स और भी ज्यादा बढ़ गया.
ऑलराइट. जी हाँ, अब आपने सबने पहचान लिया होगा कि आपने अंगद एंड कनिका को पहले कहाँ देखा. ऑल्दो कनिका हैज नॉट जॉइन्ड अस टुडे, बट अंगद इज हियर विद अस एंड आपने इनको पहले कहाँ देखा है. यस, एब्सोल्युटली, आपने इनको शार्क टैंक में देखा था, जहाँ पे इन्होंने अपने ब्रांड CosIQ को रिप्रेजेंट भी किया था एंड दे बोथ क्रैक द डील आल्सो. सो अंगद, लेट्स हियर द स्टोरी. हाउ डिड CosIQ हैपन?
CosIQ is the post-COVID child we had. As you said in the pitch, it is our first baby. Then, and Kanika was working in a manufacturing facility where they were making skincare products for a lot of big names. Some of the A-listed brands.
उनके can we take their names?
Or not manufacturing in it, we cannot, but I can't name the brands as well because they end up in part. But yeah, brands you see in the archive and you really see everywhere around yourself. And she realized there's a huge gap because the way the brands are marketing the product और वो product की actual ingredients list या actual R&D process में बहुत बड़ा gap है. So there's a huge difference in what consumers are getting and what they perceive they are getting from all the marketing jargon, and there are a lot of buzzwords going around की natural, organic, chemical free और वो सारी चीजें. तो मतलब एक question to me was कि chemical free क्या होता है. मतलब हवा भी chemical है, पानी भी H2O है, तो what is chemical free product? वो किस चीज से बनते हैं, वो कौन सा एलियन इंग्रेडिएंट आता है जो केमिकल फ्री प्रोडक्ट बना दे. तो this was the basic theory of starting CosIQ. We want to be very clear in communication about the product, and very clear in marketing कि ये क्या प्रोडक्ट है. अच्छा, विटामिन सी है, वो पैकेजिंग पे आप देखोगे कि नींबू लगा है, मिर्ची लगी है, कि ये विटामिन सी सीरम है. You will see 70% vitamin C serum. Practically, if you put 70% vitamin C serum, your skin will burn. It will literally burn. So, those crazy things happening in the market, and we saw that, and मतलब एक बार नजर पड़ जाती है तो वो हटती नहीं है. You see that every time, everywhere.
Correct. And somebody
so that
business शायद उन्हें और खटकता होगा.
Right. So she has been in the BPO sector पहले. She was working in the call center industry and मतलब irrelevant था. She has never been she has been very tomboy. तो कोई वो cosmetic और skincare का मतलब skincare to her was probably taking bath every day. बहुत अच्छा, अगर अच्छा दिन है तो ठीक है, moisturizer लगा लेंगे. That was skincare for her and for me also. But we discovered the good part of it and the bad part of it एक साथ, and we realized we can bridge that gap, and that is how CosIQ was started.
Okay, so the basic idea was to bridge that gap, right?
Right.
So अच्छा ये बताइए, CosIQ को जब कोई गलत प्रोनाउंस कर देता है, CosIQ, how do you guys feel? कैसा लगता है?
CosIQ और बहुत सारे नाम हैं हमारे लैंड के.
अच्छा.
शार्क टैंक पे तो आपने अभी क्लिप दिखाई तो शार्क टैंक पे देखा होगा, अश्विन सेठ की ये सस्ता चाइनीज टीवी का ब्रांड है.
Correct.
And there was a lot of banter going on तब भी. because Vineeta from CosIQ Founders, she invested in us. उनके husband का नाम है CosIQ.
Okay.
तो मतलब वो पिच के टाइम भी हो रहा था कि अच्छा विनीता यू विल डेफिनेटली इन्वेस्ट क्योंकि ये तो तुम्हारे हस्बैंड के नाम पे
नाम से मैच करता है. Okay, okay.
So yeah, we don't have a problem as long as you use the product and you like the product. आप CosIQ बोलो, we don't have a problem. The idea behind the brand name is Cos and IQ. You learn to intelligent questions and intelligent skincare. But I think an association with the brand goes beyond the name. So if I say Apple to you, तो आपको वो लाल सेब के बाद iPhone वाला ब्रांड भी याद आता है.
Correct, absolutely.
Which if you look at it logically is very bizarre कि आपको मैं Apple बोल रहा हूँ और आपको एक कंपनी ध्यान आ रही है.
True.
So I think brand names are important, definitely. But once you are in the market and once you start associating with the consumer, with your products, it goes beyond the brand name and eventually it's just a moniker you have.
Okay. So how did you guys get into Shark Tank? मतलब वो idea कैसे click हुआ कि ये show आ रहा है? Let's try our luck. कैसे? मतलब how did that start?
So I'll tell you, जब हम Shark Tank, मतलब we got married. It's been 3 years now. जब Shark Tank में गए थे, it was less than 2 years. तो हम लोग अपने मतलब वो एंगेजमेंट से शादी के टाइम में मिलते थे ना, तो हम शार्क टैंक यूएस देखते थे साथ में बैठ के. तो इट वाज दैट क्लोज टू अस द शो. मतलब हम दोनों ने शार्क टैंक यूएस लिटरली चाहता हुआ है. वी टुक दैट ओटीटी की सब्सक्रिप्शन स्पेशली जस्ट टू वॉच दैट शार्क टैंक वाला शार्क टैंक यूएस. सो आई मीन आई ऑलवेज लव द शो एंड सडनली एक बार देखा कि मतलब शार्क टैंक इज कमिंग टू इंडिया एंड दे आर ऑडिशनिंग. We were a very small brand. We were 3 months into the market.
Interrupt you here. You said कि आपने Shark Tank US के सारे एपिसोड देखे, सब्सक्रिप्शन लिया उसके लिए. So क्या तब से ही दिमाग में आइडिया आ गया था कि yes, one day अगर वो इंडिया में आएगा तो हम भी जाएंगे?
हम लोग हमेशा बात करते थे. मतलब I have been personally watching Shark Tank for the last 6-7 years I think. तो हमेशा सोचते थे कि ये चीज़ इंडिया में क्यों नहीं है, इंडिया में क्यों नहीं है, इंडिया में क्यों नहीं है. Because being an Indian national, you cannot apply it to Shark Tank US. तो मतलब जैसे ही देखा कि शार्क टैंक इंडिया आ रहा है तो दैट वाज लाइक अ नो ब्रेनर कि ये अप्लाई तो करना ही है. एंड एज आई वाज सेइंग वी आर अ वेरी स्मॉल कंपनी. वी स्टिल आर, बट उस वक्त हम 3 महीने पुराने थे. मतलब द कंपनी वाज 3 months old. तो बट वी थॉट वी हैव टू गिव दिस अ शॉट.
Okay. So what do you think was so different in you that you got shortlisted in season 1? क्या ऐसा CosIQ में different था?
This I think you'll have to ask the channel and the producers what they found different. I think we were very clear on what we wanted to do, what we are doing with the brand, though we were very young in terms of the age of the company.
No, I can say as such also, you're quite a young couple, not just the age of the company.
नहीं, we are past our middle ages, I think. But तो हम लोग I think I don't know what exactly they saw. I think just the clarity of where we want to take the business and what we want to achieve with the business.
All right. So the idea was कि we have to bridge the gap, right? Initially Kanika thought. So उसके लिए hunting कैसे start हुआ? Because it's not that you can make these products at home. You need a facility, you need a center, you need marketing strategies, right? You need funding. तो ये सब कैसे process में आया? How did this picture become clear? And वो finally एक packaging form में आ गया CosIQ form.
Okay, so as I said, Kanika was working in a manufacturing facility. They were manufacturing for a lot of business. So she is very good at that. She went to हमने सब कुछ डिस्कस करा and generally बात भी करी. I know those guys, the owners of that facility, for a long time. They're like family friends. So हमने बात करी. The next day she just went up to them and said, I'm starting a brand. Will you be partners with it? And they said yes. So we got all the R&D, all the manufacturing support, initial funding, and credit lines, everything. So we essentially build up on their facility, and that is how we were able to achieve the formulations we have in such a short time.
Okay, so that means वो आपकी first pitch थी. Shark Tank came later on, but pitching आपकी वो पहली.
Yes, that was the first pitch. And that was not, I mean, just 3 months before Shark Tank happened, 3.5 months before Shark Tank. And हम लोग backend पे अपना दिमाग लगा रहे थे, सोच रहे थे, we were working on the products as well. But eventually, we just went up to them and they said, yes, why not?
Why not? Okay. So which part do you handle and what is the part that Kanika handles in your company?
So, abhi we are a very small firm, so a lot of overlapping does happen. But Kanika handles the product part. So, आप जो traditionally जितने male dominated fields देखते हो वो सारे Kanika handle करती है और जो जितने सारे creative fields है वो मैं handle करता हूँ.
Oh, okay, got it. So how big is your team, Angad? अभी कितनी बड़ी टीम है आपकी जैसे?
We are just 5 people right now.
You are 5.
That includes Kanika and me.
Oh, okay, great. But 5 लोगों में आपने I think काम बहुत अच्छे से distribute किया because the brand is getting popular, right?
Yes, we are trying our best. The team size, I don't think, मतलब मेरे लिए ideal रहता है कि when WhatsApp was sold, it was a team of 49 people and they sold the company for what I think $20 billion or what. So it is not about the size of the team, it is about the quality of the team. So the 3 people I have in my team, I can bet my life on them, and I know they have ownership of the brand more than I think I'll say more than or probably equal to me or Kanika. So that's how we are building it. We are keeping it very lean. A lot of things are outsourced. जैसे हमारे पूरे operations are outsourced to the same manufacturing unit which funded it. So R&D is outsourced. A lot of things are outsourced, and the team which we say the core team is very, very small.
So the core team is small, but there are a lot of other people as such who are working on various projects, right?
Yeah, there are a lot of people who are working in ancillary capacity or as part of an agency we have hired or as part of a partnership we have. So, I mean, on our payroll, we have very limited people, and I want to keep it that way going forward.
That's great to know. And अच्छा आप ये बताइए जैसे जब प्रोडक्ट रेडी हो जाता है एवरीथिंग इज डन, ठीक है, बट उसकी टेस्टिंग के लिए लाइक जो फर्स्ट क्लाइंट होगा, सो इज इट डू यू वॉलंटियर और कनिका से नहीं पहले मैं अपने ऊपर ट्राई करती हूँ, या टीम में कोई कहता नहीं मैं अपने ऊपर ट्राई कर लेती हूँ, हाउ डज दैट हैपन कि मार्केट में भेजने से पहले एटलीस्ट हम तो देखते हैं हमारा प्रोडक्ट है कैसा?
वो हमारा प्रोडक्ट ना, वी वर्क ऑन द प्रोडक्ट पार्ट फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगिनिंग सिंस कंसेप्शनलाइजेशन. तो जो आप कह रहे हो ना कि फाइनल प्रोडक्ट ट्राई करना है, हम उससे पहले प्रॉब्ली 25 बार वो प्रोडक्ट के अलग अलग वेरिएंट्स ट्राई कर चुके होते हैं. तो एंड में आते आते तो मतलब ऑलमोस्ट क्लियर होता है कि प्रोडक्ट क्या होगा. वो मतलब द थ्रिल ऑफ ट्राइंग द प्रोडक्ट इज इन द फर्स्ट, जो फर्स्ट सैंपल आता है या फर्स्ट न्यू सैंपल्स आते हैं जिसमें एक्चुअली पता चलता है कि हमने जो दिमाग लगाया था वो काम कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा है. सो लास्ट में आते आते तक इट बिकम्स वेरी ऑब्वियस व्हाट द प्रोडक्ट विल डू, हाउ इट विल फील एंड हाउ इट विल लुक. But it is, I mean, we try it ourselves. We do have a very good R&D team. There are a bunch of cosmetologists. We have a research scientist also on our team, which is again not on my team. It is outsourced.
Okay.
But I have access to them like they are part of my team. So there's a lot of research and a lot of technical testing that goes even before the product comes in a physical form. उस सब के बाद फिजिकल फॉर्म में आते आते इट बिकम्स वेरी ऑब्वियस व्हाट द प्रोडक्ट विल बी. बट या वी डेफिनेटली डू द फाइनल टेस्टिंग. वी डू रैंडम टेस्ट ऑल्सो कि बैच बनता है तो वी कंपेयर इट विद द ओल्डर बैचेस इफ इट हैज द सेम सेंसरी फील, इट हैज द सेम कंसिस्टेंसी. So we keep on testing our products. It's not just a one-time thing.
All right. अच्छा अंकित, tell you one thing कि इतने सारे कॉस्मेटिक ब्रांड्स हैं इंडिया में, लिटरली मतलब ए से स्टार्ट हो जाए तो जेड तक हम जाएंगे, यू विल हैव लाइक thousands and thousands of brand. How are you positioning your brand CosIQ in subcase in front of them or maybe against them? What is your strategy?
जब मेरे को ये क्वेश्चन आता है ना कि I mean we were recently talking with investors also कि why should I invest in CosIQ or why should I buy CosIQ? तो I just say कि ठीक है, हमारा 400-500 रुपये का एक सनस्क्रीन है, खरीद के देख लेना, उसके बाद send me the answer कि why you should buy CosIQ.
Oh, okay.
You will tell me why you should buy it. So that is, I mean, that is the only differentiator we have. The product and the research that goes behind the product. There are a lot of modes we are building, the marketing we are using. The marketing is very clear, and it is not a push brand where we tell you कि अच्छा आज 2+1 है और आज 5 के साथ 15 पीस फ्री है, ले लो. We don't do that kind of thing. So it's very clear. We talk about the ingredients, we talk about the product, we talk about the research that goes behind the ingredient and behind the product. So we are differentiating in that way. But I think the biggest differentiator we have is the end product. Okay. Because if the product is giving you results, you like the product, eventually that is the best marketing we can do, and that is the best moat we can build around and against our competitors.
Okay. So, मतलब in nutshell, your marketing strategy is nothing but your own product. कि आप अपना product देखिए and then you tell us.
Yes, and knowledge. It is based around knowledge. So sharing knowledge. क्योंकि अभी ना there is a lot of fluff in the market. In terms of marketing, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, people, I mean brands, big labels.
जैसे आपने बताया था कि इसमें नींबू है, इसमें ये है, इसमें वो
नींबू मिर्ची वाले ब्रांड से हमने लिटरली वो नींबू मिर्ची वाले ब्रांड से टेढ़ के ये ब्रांड बनाया था कि यार बस करो, हमें नहीं लगाना नींबू. If you put lemon on your face, you're putting probably 1,000 molecules जो आपकी स्किन को नहीं चाहिए. तो लैब में प्रूवन है विटामिन सी, हम वो विटामिन सी देंगे. विटामिन सी का कौन सा डेरिवेटिव? सो इफ यू पुट प्योर विटामिन सी, दैट इज L-ascorbic acid. It is very good for your skin, but the problem is it is very unstable. So if I give you L-ascorbic acid, it will probably turn rancid, और उसकी जो antioxidant capacity है, it will not last even a couple of days.
Okay.
So the idea is to have the right derivative of vitamin C, which is effective and stable. So these kind of things people need to know, and that is where we strategize on the marketing part. Okay. कि आपको सिर्फ vitamin C नहीं देखना, आपको उसका derivative देखना है. आपको सिर्फ ये नहीं देखना कि इसमें ज़्यादा percentage sometimes might not even work. It might work in a negative way also.
All right. अच्छा, तो अगर आपके स्किन के ब्रांड के बारे में बात करी जाए, सो व्हाट ऑल प्रोडक्ट्स डू यू हैव? क्या क्या रेंज है मतलब उनकी प्रोडक्ट्स की? लाइक सीरम्स हैं या फिर यू हैव मे बी फाउंडेशन एंड ऑल दीस थिंग्स, ये सब भी है या फिर ओनली लाइक लिटिल बिट लाइक मेडिकेटेड काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स?
So we started with, it is not medicated, it is also not pharmaceutical. I like to call it as cosmeceuticals. So we are using the same ingredients. So all our products are OTC.
Okay.
And we started with serums and the sunscreen. Now we have face washes as well. We have a moisturizer as well. So we have a complete range that you need for skincare. तो हम लोग ना डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं कि स्किन केयर और कॉस्मेटिक्स में बहुत फर्क है. तो स्किन केयर इज समथिंग यू नीड, कॉस्मेटिक्स इज समथिंग यू वांट. So a nail polish is a cosmetic product, but a moisturizer is not a cosmetic product. It's a skincare product. So right now we are just in skincare, and a very small part of skincare because we are just covering the face. We don't have any body products. We don't have hair care. We just have products for your face. And we have a bunch of face cleansers, then serum, moisturizers, and sunscreen. So everything you need for your face, we have.
Okay. And Angad, would you agree कि जो स्किन केयर वाला जो ट्रेंड है, जो एड्स में भी बहुत चलता है, स्पेशली इफ यू सी ऑनलाइन, तो सब कोई एक स्किन केयर दिखा रहा होता है, मेरा ये रूटीन है, मेरा वो रूटीन है. Do you think ये पहले नहीं था, ये अब ज्यादा ट्रेंड में आए, या लोग पहले करते थे, बताते शायद वो दिखाते नहीं इतना थे?
It is a trending category, I would say, but ऐसा नहीं है कि पहले करते नहीं थे. और बहुत सारे इंग्रेडिएंट्स हैं, जैसे अब आप आजकल सुनते हैं नाइसिनामाइड, विटामिन सी, तो आपको पता भी नहीं होगा कि आप 40 साल से विटामिन सी यूज कर रहे हैं. जो आप प्रोडक्ट यूज कर रहे हैं उसके अंदर नाइसिनामाइड होता था. नाइसिनामाइड इज नॉट अ न्यू डिस्कवरी. इट हैज बीन अ पार्ट ऑफ द स्किन केयर इंडस्ट्री फॉर द लास्ट, आई डोंट नो, more than 50 years now. तो बट वो पॉपुलराइज आज होना शुरू हुआ. अर्लियर इट वाज जस्ट अ इंग्रेडिएंट ऑन द बैक ऑफ द लेबल, सिर्फ इंग्रेडिएंट जिसमें कहीं पे नाइसिनामाइड आता था
शायद.
उसको कोई पढ़ता नहीं था, क्योंकि वो आगे सलमान खान की फोटो होती थी तो उस पर ध्यान होता है. अभी वो सलमान खान और शाहरुख खान को रिप्लेस करके नाइसिनामाइड ने ले लिया है. So that is the difference that is happening. People have been using skincare. थोड़े conscious हुए हैं. They have realized what they want, and that is what we are trying to achieve also. कि ऐसा नहीं है कि एक बहुत बड़े सेलिब्रिटी ने कोई प्रोडक्ट यूज करा तो it will suit your skin. It might be the worst product for your skin. And a very cheap 30 rupee product can be very beneficial for your skin. So it is not about the price, it is not about the marketing. It is about reading the labels कि उसमें है क्या product.
And I think people are more informed also today.
Yes, of course. And we are moving towards that direction.
All right. And आपकी जो one of the investors है शार्क टैंक में, मिस विनीता सिंह, उनका एक अपना बहुत बड़ा ब्रांड, राइट, कॉस्मेटिक्स की इंडस्ट्री में. बट आपको लगता नहीं कि जिससे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, इज देयर समथिंग लाइक इट? बिकॉज यू आर ऑल्सो इन द सेम पैरामीटर्स, यू आर ऑल्सो ट्राइंग टू पुश योर ब्रांड अ लिटिल फॉरवर्ड, एंड बट आपकी इन्वेस्टर्स का भी वही है. सो डोंट यू थिंक दिस अ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट हियर? या आपने जानबूझ के चाहा था कि शी शुड कम एंड इन्वेस्ट?
I always wanted Vineeta on board. I mean, when we had the list of sharks, so she was my first choice.
Okay.
So abhi, for now, there is no conflict of interest because they are purely into cosmetics, they are purely into skincare, so there is no overlap. Later on, there might be, I'm not sure. They might enter the category, they might enter my category, I might enter theirs. And as Vineeta said, I don't know if that part was televised or not. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I remember it vividly from the day we pitched. Aman was reluctant to invest in us just for the reason that he had already invested in a competitive brand, in the similar category. Okay. So that was the only reason Aman said no to us. Otherwise, he was very interested in us and the brand, everything. So Vineeta said online, it has stuck in my head. This is such a big industry and it is growing so fast that there is room for a lot of brands.
Correct.
And the conflict of interest comes when the industry is very small and you are competing for the same customer, for the same category, for the same product.
Correct.
But the category is so big, the brand placement is so different between Sugar and CosIQ. But abhi near future में तो कोई conflict of interest नहीं नजर आ रहा.
All right. अच्छा, Angad, do you export your products of CosIQ also? Like, are you into that business also? कि yes, abroad maybe made in India products जाएंगे.
So we are planning to start very soon through Amazon only.
Okay.
So we don't sell offline abhi tak. We are just selling online. It is an online only brand till now. We also started Nepal. So that will probably the products, you will find products in Nepal from the next month.
Oh, okay.
And so that is one country we started. It is basically an extension of India. So, I mean, in terms of the
I had a
market.
brother.
हाँ, तो market में तो extension ही है, तो that I will not consider as export. But for exports, we are exploring opportunities, not doing it right now.
Okay, got it. And okay, now this is a lot about your venture, right? Lot about CosIQ. But you as a person, let's talk about you as a person. Like, how are you growing up yours? Where did you grow up? Your city, basically.
So-
The city that lives in your heart.
So that has to be Delhi. I'm born brought up in Delhi. So मैं पक्का Delhi आई हूँ. और I'm a Punjabi from, I mean, my grandmother came from the Pakistan side of Punjab. तो जो typical Delhi का पंजाबी होता है, comes who has a refugee background, if I can use that word.
Okay.
So that's my ancestry. I went to school in Delhi. Always loved the city with all the quirks it has. And I live in West
Okay.
Delhi. So this is like a area where you find a lot of Punjabis, and everybody is very loud.
अच्छा, हाँ,
passionate.
पंजाबीज का वैसे ही बोलते हैं. They're larger than life people. Life active, but their thoughts are like this.
So, and I went to study in the US. So I did my undergrad from there, and that was, normally people go for the graduation when they're 21, 22.
Correct.
And I went for my undergrad, so I went there when I was 17.
So how did you crack
So
that?
I
Like,
think,
was scholarship or like parents ने बोला नहीं अमेरिका में ही पढ़ना है.
नहीं, पेरेंट्स के पास इतने पैसे नहीं थे. I was on 100% scholarship, so I always have been a very avid reader. So उस टाइम पे स्टार्ट होता था, and that just had English and maths. So we all Indians are very good at it for the level of maths they have in their exam.
Absolutely. I mean, zero is
So हम लोग suppose that-
right. Zero is our creation, right? So of course we have to do that.
The only area was English, so I cracked down because I used to read a lot.
Okay.
So just starting by chance, I think, I did my undergrad there. I was on full scholarship, so financial burden nahi.
So I think that's a very big message to everybody who's listening to you right now. Ki yes, scholarship लेके you went to US, you did your undergrad there, but you came back. And ऐसा नहीं था कि parents के ऊपर pressure था उसका. No, it was because you were so intelligent in that manner, right? Like studies are so important.
Intelligent, lucky, जैसे भी कह लो, उस टाइम पे I won't say intelligent, अभी भी नहीं कहूँगा, but so I would say ना कि with city you grew up in and all that, so मतलब I used to miss my home. I grew up in a joint family, so and 10 people in my house living together under one roof. और suddenly मैं बाहर चला गया where you are in a new world. And I was
Especially
young.
US.
Especially US. Though I made a lot of friends, but वो घर का वो homesickness and a lot of those things also happened. So मतलब मेरे साथ ऐसे होता था. I live in Tilak so there's a big वो chowk right outside my house. So I used to say कि मेरे को आवाज़ सुना दो, मेरे को वो वीडियो दिखा दो कि तब स्काइप पॉपुलर होता था. तो मेरे को स्काइप पे बाहर का जरा करके दिखा दो, लोग लड़ रहे होंगे, गाली दे रहे होंगे एक दूसरे को, वो सुनना है मेरे को. आई मिस दैट.
दिल्ली के लोगों को ये बहुत मिसिंग होती है, राइट?
I cannot live anywhere else in the world, I think.
Okay. So you stayed there, and I think Shor Sharaba was the biggest reason that you thought I should come back.
Family, Shor Sharaba, Khana, a lot of things.
Lot of things. And then you came back. And if I'm not wrong, CosIQ is not your first venture, right? इससे पहले भी आपने एक दो स्टार्टअप कर रखे, right? You have invested, you are a founder. right? So just tell me a little bit about them also.
So I've done a lot of businesses. I've failed a lot of businesses before CosIQ. I've been in the online space and in the D2C space specifically before digital marketing and before D2C word was coined. So I've always done my own thing. Though I regret that, I regret not doing a job for at least a couple of years and understanding that side of the picture.
So you never worked really?
I've never worked. I've always worked for myself.
Wow. No, that is something I think audience needs to hear. I mean, you were so intelligent. You had a scholarship, but technically you were, because generally क्या होता है, brain drain is a very important thing that happens, right? अगर कोई बहुत intelligent होता है, they go abroad, they are always picked up by the companies, the elite companies, right? Nobody wants to come back.
Yes.
But you made that change, you came back, but still you never worked for anyone. अपना startup हमेशा.
I think I got that exposure in my college as well. So I went to उस time पे nobody in my family had gone out to study outside India to study, and there was not a lot of exposure. Abhi things are very easy to find and through internet also and through your peers also, because you already have somebody who has been to a country, studied there and things like that. So मेरे को इतना exposure नहीं था, so I just chose my university what my counselor told me in India. So there used to be these counselors who आपके admission, but she used to take care of your admission. So I just went to a university. But fortunately, it was not a very high ranking university.
Okay.
It was decently ranked, but it was not Harvard or Stanford. Though I think I could have got into those, but I never went to that Ivy League colleges. But the lucky part was that the college I went to, we had a very small Indian community undergrad.
Okay.
And all those people were paying full tuition fees. So all of them came from a very big business house.
Absolutely. That's how you can afford that. Otherwise, to afford
That
करके
is
कुछ
how
नहीं
you
है.
can afford.
वहाँ की मतलब
Exactly. So
fees are
paying
high.
close to 2 CR back in 2005 for a course only those people could afford
That's
it.
true.
So the good part was I spent a good 4 years with them. So I imbibed a lot of that culture, ki what business brings to the table and how you can grow that, and that really I think shaped me for what I have been throughout my working.
Oh, that's wonderful. That means it was basically your peers, जिनके साथ आप रहे, your friends, who made a lot of difference to your thought process also. कि it's not necessary कि मैं अगर scholarship पे आ गया हूँ तो मुझे एक कंपनी में placement ही लेना नहीं. मैं अपना एक venture start कर सकता हूँ, right? Because that's how
Exactly.
people are coming here. Amazing.
That has been a very, I think, a very significant part of my life. And when you're alone, each of us were in the same boat.
Okay.
So everybody was missing home. We were at the same age, 17, 18-year-old kids away from their home. And so obviously we bonded very well. And it was a very small community. Total 4 साल मतलब every year only 2, 3, 4 people used to come.
Okay.
A total group, because the university was it was in Texas, so it was not a very popular university for Indians.
But Texas, you have a lot of Indians as such. Texas State.
You have a lot of Indians, yes.
Yes.
That 1960s, 70s, 80s wave of engineers going there and settling there.
Correct.
So I had a lot of friends who were second generation, third generation expats living there.
All right.
So yeah, that was a significant shaping factor, I think, I'll say, for my life and my career.
And that's how you started. That's how you became a serial entrepreneur, I should say.
Yes, that is how it happened. Because समझ आती थी ना कि people, if you go for a job, what will you make? At that time, what, $60,000 a year, and these guys are burning $60,000 a year on their kids'
very true.
education.
That's
So-
very, very true. So, Angad, it's like कि, you said कि आप पे कुछ स्टार्टअप फेल भी हुए हैं. तो अच्छा ये बताइए, जब स्टार्टअप फेल होते हैं तो मतलब व्हाट एग्जैक्टली गोज रॉन्ग? क्या मनी इज एन इशू दैट टाइम, या फिर योर स्ट्रेटजी इज एन इशू, या फिर आपका प्रोडक्ट ऐसा होता है जो चल नहीं पाता है? आपको क्या लगता है व्हेन स्टार्टअप्स फेल? बिकॉज इंडिया में एक्चुअली है, हमारे पास स्टार्टअप्स तो बहुत है, पर वो कितना सस्टेन कर पाते हैं? हाउ आर दे एबल टू रन, आर दे एबल टू सस्टेन एंड गेट दैट ग्लोरी कि हमने स्टार्ट तो किया था, मेहनत लगी थी, आइडिया था, सब कुछ था, बट हम किस have we reached that level जो हमने सोचा था स्टार्टिंग में?
तो ये खाली इंडिया में नहीं है, वर्ल्ड वाइड भी है. तो स्टार्टअप्स, बहुत सारे स्टार्टअप्स फेल होते हैं. और एक और चीज़ है, आज यू सेड, अभी वो जो ग्लोरी वाला पार्ट है, एंड कमिंग इन द न्यूज़ एंड बीइंग सक्सेसफुल आर वेरी डिफरेंट थिंग्स. तो बहुत सारे स्टार्टअप्स ऐसे हैं जो यू सी कि वो दे हैव मेड बिग मनी, दे हैव रेज्ड billions of dollars in funding, but in practical terms, you can call them a failed startup, but you will not call them a successful startup. And there are a n number of businesses which are doing very good, making a lot of money, and they don't come in the news. You will never see them in the news. They are not from those sectors which are popular, or there are businesses doing waste management and making millions of dollars a year, and you'll never see them in the news. You'll never count them as part of the successful startup story. So
God,
we see a very different, through the media we have a very different view. It's like a iceberg ki we see only 5% of the startup jo newsmakers are. Then they're not successful, they're newsmakers. So there's a very big difference.
There's a huge gap between being a newsmaker to being successful
Right.
startup.
I would say that. That is my point of view.
All right. So Angad, before we let you go, any message, because you've told such amazing stories about yourself, especially that where you did your education, your undergrad, and then you came back, because वो एक बहुत बड़ी चीज है. There's so less people in the country जो जाते हैं पढ़ने के लिए, and they return. They're very less people, and then they think कि मुझे यहाँ पे आके अपना कुछ करना है, and then let's employ our own people. Let's give living to our own people. So you had that thought. So what is one message that you would like to give to people? First, जो बाहर पढ़ रहे हैं, and second, जो startup अपना start कर रहे हैं.
Okay. So जो बाहर पढ़ रहे हैं, I think जब मैं वापस आया था, या when I started doing my thing, तब इतना lucrative नहीं था, but it made a lot of emotional sense and lot of personal sense to me. But अभी तो besides the personal sense and besides contributing to your country, contributing to your society, it makes a lot of business sense also to come back. The kind of market we have, the kind of growth we have in India right now is unprecedented and I think unmatched worldwide.
Absolutely, these are very exciting times. Irrespective आप startup में जा रहे हो, आप startup start कर रहे हो, आप कौन सा venture कर रहे हो, for studies also. It's a very
everything. So I think अभी तो just go outside for experience, for exposure, and I mean I would say it is a no-brainer, but you have to come back. Why would you miss the opportunity of being an Indian and then not coming back to India and starting your career here? That is my point of view. I am sure a lot of people will disagree. And as per advice to people wanting to start up, I mean, this is a very rosy picture we all paint when we talk on chats or talk on shows कि जैसे मैं तो ऐसा था, मैंने startup करा, वैसा हो गया.
Correct.
So, this is a very small part of the story. starting up is actually a big decision you take in your life, and it is a big commitment. So, मेरी advice to for anybody who's starting up is like, make that commitment because you are like married with your startup for the coming year.
Get
At least for the next 5-10 years, you live, eat, breathe, sleep that business. So if you are, and you can also fail. So it is a very high risk thing.
Absolutely, yeah. That you can fail. That's a very big possibility.
You have to keep that in mind, and I think it is a very big commitment. It is like getting married. So you can have a lot of girlfriends. तो बहुत सारी jobs करो, explore करो, and then once you decide to start up, think of it as getting married. So you are restricted to that one company. You have to live with that company for the next coming years, 24 hours.
Wow.
And
And
that
that's a
is-
very beautiful priority जो आपने ड्रॉ करी कि नौकरियों को ये समझो लेकिन अपने स्टार्टअप को अपनी वाइफ समझो, अपनी तरफ वाली समझो, दैट यू हैव टू लिव विद दिस एंड जो भी आपको इंड्योर करना पड़ेगा आप उसे छोड़ नहीं सकते.
Right.
Awesome. So on that note, thank you so much Angad for being on our show. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for hosting me. Thank you.